Hey, it's Jack from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. Let's talk about this single-family home update for Massachusetts, February 2024. And as always, we start with price. And price is up a little bit as we start to see these lower interest rates start to creep into the price numbers. We'll see if lower interest rates remain, because now they're again knocking at the 7%, just about 7%, just under 7%. But year over year, our price is plus 69,000 over last January. And as you can see, February, January is usually when we see the lowest prices of the year. And we are at that point in the seasonal cycle. But you can also see over the past 3 years, we're at a higher point than we were over the past 3 years. So there's been a lot of discussion nationwide. Are we looking at a seasonal slowdown or more than a seasonal slowdown? And right now here in Massachusetts, it's the typical seasonal slowdown, which is actually higher than the past 3 seasonal showdowns. So this is good news if you're looking to sell. Wow, try saying seasonal slowdown 3 times fast. Now, the original price to sales price ratio did slip a little bit, down to 98%. So if you listed your house for $100,000, you sold it for $98,000, and you can extrapolate from there for your average sales price. So sellers are taking a little bit of a discount. Remember, these are deals in January that reflect offers that were made in late November, very early December, 30 to 45 day close window. So yeah, so remember, this is lagging data, but kind of surprised to see that number slip below 100%. We're going to have to keep a close eye on that. Typically in the spring, it would bounce back up. Days to offer crept up a little bit, up to 30. So if you put your house in the market, you're going to accept an offer in about 30 days on average. Tack on another 45 days for the entire process to go through. And it's about a 2.5 month process from when you list your house to when you actually move. Of course, wide variations on that on any given day or any given transaction. Oh, I just want to move my face down here so you can see that. 2.5 months, 75 days on average for the entire process, 30 days to accept an offer, which is normal this time of year because of course, it's cold out. There's no wonder that the car dealers have those big sales in February because they want to get you out to the car dealership, right? Same psychology here with houses. It's cold. Nobody wants to go out, right? So Jack, what's the inventory situation? So we had at the beginning of the month, single family homes in Massachusetts, 2,925 homes. That's actually gone down a little bit as we've moved into the month of February. But this is pretty much consistent with the number that we had last year, slight variation. The simple fact of the matter is, please keep this in perspective. Prior to the pandemic, like back when things were normal, 2019, we would have 6, 7, 8,000 homes. So inventory remains very, very tight. As you can see with the number of houses that sold in January, 2,098 statewide. We usually see this number the lowest in February, so it wouldn't surprise me if we took another dinger actually below the 2,000 number in February, and then hopefully start to creep back up as the summer months come on. But there's just not a lot of transactions. We've been talking about this nationwide. We're basically in a transaction recession, not necessarily a price recession, but a transaction recession. And you're starting to see a little bit of growth in the number of pending sales, which is good news, plus 329 month over month, so from December, and still a little bit lower than we were last January, minus 73, but in the ballpark. We continue to look at interest rates. Let's take a quick look at interest rates. And we've seen a little bit of a sideways action and actually a little bit upwards since we kind of bottomed in late December after we had a big, huge dip from mid-October. And then since December, it's kind of moved sideways. And very recently, it actually touched 7% for your 30-year fixed mortgage. And now we're just a teeny bit under. And there's been a lot of Fed talk recently that maybe there won't be as many interest rate cuts this year as the market expected. It's widely believed, at least I was like, there are not going to be 6 rate cuts this year. And now the market is coming to reality that that is not going to happen. They're thinking maybe 4. I'd be surprised if we get 3. Really, I can't really imagine that we're going to get a lot of interest rate cuts this year. So it wouldn't surprise me if interest rates kind of continue to hover between 6.75 and higher. I don't see them going below that on a sustained basis. But nobody knows for sure, and certainly I don't. That's why we do these market updates every month, to keep us up to date and to keep you up to date. Until then, I'm Jack from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. Thanks for watching.